Yo, welcome to John's Bottle Baking. Today we got the Titanic. Yes, eventually, a couple of days later than last month. There we go. We have 69 and 70. Now we've got 4 issues, obviously. 69 and 70 are pretty straightforward. It's the decking onto the plastic frame. 71 I think is very similar, and 72 there's a lot more detail to be added onto the staircase, as well as more decking, of course. But we'll have a quick look at 69 and 70, and 71 and 72 will be on a separate video. Excellent stuff. Okay, so we've got issue 69 coming in issue 70. There you go, third section of the promenade deck, port and starboard decking and screws. So not a fantastic lot to do. Go through the magazine. Coptic and Arabic steel hulled giants. Italy on 2 wheels. Looking grand. Second section of the promenade deck. So we do get 69B, which is a first class staircase. We got the second section of the promenade deck with 69A, 69C decking for port side, and 69D decking for starboard side. So again, we just unpeel the decking, put it onto the plastic frame, and as you can see here, they have put some decoration there for the staircase, I should say. We'll have a look at that again afterwards. There we go. Not a fantastic lot. I will PVA these 2 down, clamp them, and then we'll put the staircase in place, and that is what we're left with. So we do need the other piece because we've obviously screwed all together. There we go with AP screws. And in 70, there we go, coming in issue 71, there is more decking on that plastic frame. Going through the magazine, some really old photographs here, and above the commemorative memorial in honour of William Thomas Stead on Victoria Embankment in London. You can tell there's not going to be a great lot to do in this because there's a lot more for the magazine with the stories. And here we have the third section of the promenade deck. Again, just a bit more PVA down, clamp it, it's in place, and there we go, we just screw it together. So these two will be pretty straightforward, but with all that said, let's get on with the build. Okay, those are the parts. Nicely packaged as always. There we go, that's that detail for the decking. That looks really good. So we put the staircase here, and that just looks like tiling basically. There we go. And here we have the screws and the wooden decking. So basically that will go there, and that will go there. Just a matter of making sure that these holes line up, which they do. There's a cutout there, and there, and here as well, but that all lines up perfectly. Just need to get the backing off and get the PVA glue out. And here we have the staircase, which will go under there eventually. We'll do that a little later. Okay, we can now put the decking in place. Put them to one side, get some PVA glue, and just spread it around. You don't have to do this if you don't wish to. I do it because the first issue I bought multiples of, and I noticed the decking did come up after a while, so I thought, well, not wasting my money leaving it on display and watching it look absolutely awful. Okay, let's flip that around. We'll get this edge up. There we go, and we'll slide this into place. There we go. As you can see, the 3 holes are visible. I'll clamp that in a minute. I'll do this other side now. Perfect. That looks really good. Excellent. We'll clamp that, leave that for a few minutes, and then we'll put the staircase in place. There we go, that's it all clamped together. See you in a min. Okay though folks, there we go. That is all the decking in place. Looking lovely and flat. That tiled area looks really good now. Excellent. And here we have the staircase. Basically that goes underneath here. 2 pegs, one there, and 2 screw points. So that goes over there, that goes over there, and it'll be screwed in there and there with AP screws. I'll get the first one in. Now we can connect all this up to the first section of the promenade deck that we did last month. There we go. Oh, it's looking good. We do get another piece later in a later issue, which should be able to show you today. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4 screw holes into them. Screw points there, and that will go like that. There we go. Can turn that over, and we can now screw that into place. No rhyme or reason why I've chose to screw any of these in first or second. There we go. That's looking superb. Excellent. That is issue 69 complete. Let's move on to 70. Okay, no, issue 70. Let's get the parts out. There we go. There we go, those line up nicely. So all we need to do is take the backing off and to pop these into place. Now I have noticed a slight gap here, but that decking is pushed right up here and here. so it's a little bit short, so I got to fill that. As you can see, it's closed there but not there, where it is tight up to there and there. Can't really get that. Anyway, let's get on with 70. Okay, let's take these back off again and we'll get some glue on here. Yeah, it's always a little bit disappointing when something comes up a little bit short, but not to worry. I'm sure I can fill it in with a colour. There we go, that's that piece. Okay. There's no damage to any of this decking, so that's good as well. As long as we get these holes lined up, we should be fine. There we go, that's that piece in place. Let's do this other piece. A bit more glue. Some interesting stories in the magazine. I like the one about seances and photography in its early days. The gullible were conned into believing ghosts. Okay. There we go. That's them two pieces of decking in place. That looks brilliant. Now I'm going to clamp this, leave it for a few minutes, and then we'll actually attach it to the other two pieces with 4 AP screws. There we go, all nicely clamped. There we go. That's the decking now in place. Now that looks good. Doesn't look like to be any gapping up here, whereas with that one there, which is a bit sad. But now anyway, we can fit these together. 4 screws go in there. Those screw points fit into them locations, and just like that. There we go. Turn this over and we'll screw it together. So first screw. Again, there's no rhyme or reason why I've chosen to in that position first, just so long as there's no gaps between the decks. That's all that matters to me. Excellent. There we go. You can see they've closed up nicely. That. I mean, it doesn't look too bad, to be honest, but I can colour that in, I think. Hopefully. Should be able to. Well, there we go. Let's zoom out. There we go. That is looking monstrous now, isn't it? That looks brilliant. I've got a lot more detail to add onto here as well, which is going to be brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. So there we go, guys. That is 69 and 70 complete. Looking pretty good. Pity about that little gap there. I could peel this off and order another fresh one, but it might come exactly the same, and you may actually have the same problem as I have as well. As you can see, all the other gaps or connections there between the decking, they're all fine. Just that one is short, and I can't move it anymore simply because it's tied up against here and here. It just will not move anymore. So I'll have to figure something out where that is concerned. Cover it up. I do think I've got a spare issue with some decking inside, so I might actually be able to cut a piece out and fit it in there. So that'll be good anyway. But that is brilliant. Anyway, 71 and 72 will be on my channel as soon as, so that is brilliant. Anyway, if you did like that, subscribe, please hit that notification bell, and I'll see you soon for 71 and 72. Thanks for tuning and watching. See you soon. Bye for now.